This module, we will try to understand how do we need to prepare ourselves for the HR round of interview. See guys, I have divided this understanding and this particular module into three parts. In the first part, we will understand how we have to prepare ourselves for giving the right answers. So for that, you will have to watch all the modules and get ready with all the answers as well. But at the same time, you will make sure that you try to spend some time alone with yourself. You need to understand in depth what is your weakness. I can tell you the way to give the answer. I can tell you how to craft your answer, but you will have to have conviction on your answer. So the first thing is that you spend time with yourself. At least start spending 15 minutes in a day so that you start knowing yourself better. For example, I know one thing about myself, that if I am communicating with people, I will be able to communicate really well. But if you ask me as a personal choice, would I like to go out for socializing or would I like to stay home? I will say that I would like to stay home. Does it mean that I am an introvert? No. Does it mean that I am an extrovert? No. I am an introvert by will and I am an extrovert by will. In the same way, this is something I know about myself. So when they ask you what is your weakness or what is your strength or where do you see yourself in the 5 years, whether they should hire you or not, you need to have the answers to these questions. You will only get it when you will know yourself. So the first part is that you need to know yourself really well. And for that, you will spend time with yourself. The second part is knowing the company. Now, do I mean that you need to start scanning through the company's financial statements? No, you will not do that. I will tell you 3 things to do. You will make sure that you will do all these 3 things before you go for any interview. And don't do it just a night before. Make sure that you start preparing for the companies, start reading about the companies which are your dream companies. For example, if you want to become a software development engineer, you should start reading about Amazon, Facebook, Microsoft and Google. And if you're a commerce student and you're looking for a role into Deloitte, EY, KPMG, PwC, then start reading about them. If you are a startup enthusiast, then start reading about the startups as well. Now that is how you will be able to understand about the companies. So what will you read? You will read the company's vision and mission. You will find it on their website. Maybe on their app you will not find it because they are there to sell you the product. But on the website you will be able to find the company's vision and mission. And if you want to understand more about it in detail, read the founder's desk. Read what the founder has said about the company. You will be able to understand their vision and their mission really well. Next, you will read about the company's product and delivery. You will try to understand what is the company's service. What are they trying to give to the customer? How well this product aligns with the current needs of the customers. If it is a particular product, you will understand how the product is going to sell 5 years down the line. And if it is a service, you will try to see how is the company's after-sales services, whether customers are talking good about it, what are they actually saying about it, what are the pain points, etc. etc. When you will have all these things collected with you and when you will learn from me how to answer different interview questions, how to craft the answer, you will be able to use these points in your answer as well. So please make sure that you give yourself a homework today that you will start reading about the company as much as possible about your dream companies. Now the third point in the same section, that is about the company, is that you need to start reading about the competitors. The biggest mistake people make is that they just read about the company. For example, if you are applying at Zomato, you need to read about Swiggy. If you are applying at Paytm, you need to read about PhonePe. If you are applying at Uber, you need to read about Ola. And that is how you will be able to be very clear what the company is actually doing and what will be the next steps which the company will take. This is how you will be able to prepare yourself. Now the last part. See guys, your screens, if you are in an online interview, your screens are completely on. And in an offline interview, you don't have an option. You can't just cover yourself. So the point is, you need to dress up really well. I will be explaining you in detail as well how you need to prepare. In the module, in the PDF as well, I have given out pictures and with the explanation how you have to dress up for the interview. I have even talked about whether the color of your socks has to be white or black or dark color or light color. I have talked about everything separately for males and separately for females. So you can watch that out. But listen something here from me as well. There are some things which are but obvious. That is that your shirt or your pant should not have any wrinkles. You need to make sure that you smell good. Now, when we say you should smell good, what I mean is that you should smell good, not very strong. So please make sure that you use only I will say lighter perfumes or deo, whatever you use. And also make sure that if you're a boy, then you have very properly trimmed beard. And if you don't have beard, it is good. But if you have, they should be very properly trimmed. Your hair should be properly combed. All these things become really important. And at the same time, when we say dressing, one dress is what you wear for yourself. The second one is which you carry on your face, and that is the smile. So you need to always carry a smile on your face when you enter any interview. And that is how you will be able to develop, you will be able to give the positive vibe to the interviewer. I hope you have understood everything, what you have to do in yourself, what you have to read about the company, and what you have to do while you're getting dressed for the company's interview. I hope this module helped you. We will move forward to the next one. Thank you. All the best.